So I've got the parts ordered and I'm pre-gaming this thing just a little bit. What I'm going to do, so to get this axle out, we're going to have to remove these nuts. We're going to have to remove these nuts. And I'm going to hit it. I'm going to let this soak. My parts will be here, I don't know, probably a week or so. I got them on eBay, some OEM stuff. But since I've got a couple days until my parts get here, I figured I'd go ahead and just douse this with some Croil. I've been letting that Croil soak. The parts just came in. So I'm gonna go ahead and start getting this rear end taken apart to get that axle out and get that hub over here replaced. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna jack this up. And I've got some jack stands here. I'm just gonna brace it up here. That's really all you need to do is get it up off the ground so you can start working on some of this. All right, so I got this thing jacked up. Next thing I'm gonna do is remove this wheel. All right, so I got that off. You can see, look at the shavings here. That is a smooth shaft. So that's my problem. So what I need to do now is get this axle out, and that's what the whole video is about. So I'm gonna start removing these. This one, so you need to remember which way that goes. Lefty-loosey loosens it. So put this thing in reverse and let the transmission hold this and start working this loose. All right, so I wound up backing those nuts off. I used I don't know, what is this, a 24 inch, 2 pipe wrenches. I didn't have a wrench that actually fit those. And what I'm noticing now is that due to how long my kids drove this, those aren't gonna come off. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a file and I'm gonna turn that down just enough to get these nuts off. All right, so I can't recommend you do this part, but what I did was I put it in reverse, and I'm just gonna run this file over this mushroomed out end. Make it kind of like a lathe. See if, voila, those come right off. All right, so the next thing I did, 12 millimeter socket. I removed the skid plate right here. And I think what I'm gonna do next is remove this brake housing here, cover at least. All right, so to get this off, you've got, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 8 millimeter bolts that come off. You have to wedge this off here. Just take your favorite non-useful screwdriver. This has got some grease on the back of it. Just remember the orientation of those. I'm gonna set these over here. And then you're gonna wanna pop this off nice and gently. Little pry spot right here. Get in there. Again with that screwdriver, your non-precision screwdriver. And this pops off. All right, so now you gotta get your drum off. Before you pull your drum off, right in here, there's a little rubber gasket. Don't forget that. O-ring. Pull that off nice and gently. Try not to destroy it over those threads. We're gonna go clean that up. And then we're gonna take this drum off. The drum is pretty simple. That was easier than it should have been. You can just get a flat head and come up around the lip here. You're not going here, you're going inside of there. Let's see if I can get this one-handed. Just slide that drum off. There's your brake drum. All right, so now that we've got the right side off, I'm gonna go ahead and start taking the left side off. I probably should have taken this wheel off first. But I'm gonna drive the drive shaft or the axle out that way, so I don't think it's gonna be a big issue. But you gotta remove these 2 nuts, so we're gonna do that next. All right, so the super observant among us will notice that this wheel's off, this axle hub's off. So I got this deep into it, and then I started looking at what was happening here. And I'm not driving the axle this way. We've got to go this way. So I had to take this wheel off. And I don't know if I've already mentioned it, but if you're having trouble, if you get to a spot like me, and you didn't watch this video beforehand, you can put the transmission in gear a certain direction, depending on if you're going lefty-loosey, righty-tighty, depending on which side. I think right now I've got it in first gear. But anyway, take the wheel off the hub. You've got this nut, this washer, this spacer, and then add down in here, and I just got a magnet and pulled that out. And that's the order of those. And now what we're going to do is we're just going to drive the axle out that way with a sledgehammer. All right, so there it is. Your axle's out. A couple slaps of the sledgehammer and you're good. Just remember, if you roll this around, you forget, you know, whatever, your new one, you're trying to figure out which goes which. And I haven't tried to flop them and put them in and see if it may not even go that way, but skinny side is first. So that's the left side of the four-wheeler. Fat bearing surface here is the right side of the four-wheeler. That's really all you need to remember. But the reverse installation is exactly that. I guess I can do the rest of this on video, but you know, if you watch this far, thanks for watching.